Hi, everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a recording here to show you how to navigate a little bit around the course. So just some pointers that I want you to look at. Now, as I said in my introduction video, I'd really like you to read through the whole course, the syllabus, everything. And so where it says start here on the screen, I want you to go down through all of this information. Questions for the professor. Please put any questions that you may have here for me. Also, if you think that it's a question that a lot of the other classmates might have too, that really is effective if you put it in questions for the professor. I don't mind if you email me, but it's a great way for Caitlin and I to get to respond to you and everybody get to see it. Sometimes you'll see Caitlin and I put some things in questions for the professor too, so check back there. Student Lounge, that's all for you guys. And this section, additional tools and examples. I really, really want you to look through this section. I'm just gonna open this one. So an example of a distinguished discussion post. So you'll have a discussion post with every module. This student thoroughly discussed the topic at hand, drawing on more resources than just the text. They applied the information instead of just rewriting what was in the textbook. So I've read the textbook, you've read the textbook. I don't want to see what's in the textbook. I want to see you apply it, especially to the topic for your paper. And the students cited all their sources. Now, I will say this of note, they did not cite them as in APA style, but, and I want you to practice your APA and citing your references. So something good for you to look at. Also, distinguished response to peer. What does this look like? So you'll have this example that you can refer to, but they gave thorough feedback and recommendations and references to a peer in their response to that peer's post. In this particular case, when you're responding, you can have some opinion, but writing, oh, I really loved your post, you really did a great job, is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something more academic, more evidence-based. So you can share a story like this happened at my work, but you need to back that up with some evidence-based information too about the actual topic at hand that you are referring back to. Distinguished final paper. You can open this up and look at the Word document. I had it open here a little bit ago. Let's see if I still do. I don't believe that I do. Let me open that up. Bear with me. What I really want you to look at this often. Now the running head got messed up here. But come back and look at this paper. Really well-written paper, has nice flow, nice organization. So please refer to that often. All right. And let me go back here. Okay. Lots of APA information that I really want you to view and look back at quite often as well. In Module 1, well, each module is set up this way, so we'll take a look at that. You'll have a video from me with me having a goofy face. It'll have directions on what you're reading, what you're looking at, and kind of what to expect over the next 2 weeks. Some modules, I think there's 2 modules that are 3 weeks. Just below that will be your activities. So you have an introduction. I have put my introduction in already, and I think a few of you have at least one of you have wrote an introduction. And discussion question. Here's your discussion question. So you may reply to that discussion question. And also the directions for the discussion questions, they're due, your actual answers due the Monday prior to the actual assignment being due. And so I'll put that on the calendar to just say, hey, your discussion question needs to be posted by then, and then you guys have the rest of the week until Sunday to reply to each other's posts. Thesis statement. So here's where you're going to submit an assignment. And let's see, directions for the final paper. I've put this on every module. look at this often. This gives you some information about how we're putting together the paper, what to expect, what kinds of things you can put in. Okay, it's got a link to the OWL at Purdue. What I love about this is the OWL at Purdue, and Caitlin will help you with APA as well, but lots of information, how to make your title page, which is an assignment, and there is a whole APA sample paper that's lovely. So I would use that reference quite a bit as well. All right, and so really take a look at all that. Now, something that I do want to show you, and I'm in student view here. That's why I have I have a teacher view, so I'm in the student view here, exactly what it looks like for you. So grades. So when I submit a grade back to you, there's usually like a little green one here that'll say, indicating like you have 1 grade back. I've already looked at it, so that's why it's not up there. But when you are reviewing what we have asked you, when you submit an assignment and such as your paper, we will review it and we will write comments right on your paper. And so we need you to look at those so you'll be able to see what some of our feedback is. Now, let's see, title page for the final paper. I didn't really put a title page in here, but I just uploaded something. So over here, you can see that I wrote a comment. I wrote, good job. Right here it says view feedback. So when you push on this button, you will be able to see what Caitlin and I have actually wrote on your paper as areas that you need to fix. So you'll see this. I just wrote hello, Julie, but here might be you misspelled this, present tense, using present tense, whatever. So these will be where all of our comments are, where we strike out things. So you'll need to view the feedback so that you can fix your paper. That's very important. A lot of people miss that part about viewing feedback. So please make sure that when you're looking at items that you are viewing your feedback. Okay, so that is it for right now. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm going to end this meeting.